Well, back in the Gap, they had a reality show called For the Love of Ray J, and there's a contestant that was on there named Danger. Now, she was kind of one of the ones we seen years ago with a tattoo on her face. You know, we always thought that, why would she put a tattoo on her face, right? I mean, the chick was certified just loony. But now she's come back to the internet, and she says she's 37 years old. Well, everybody's talking about Danger once again because she said that her life would have been different if she would have stayed away from black people. Let's go ahead and check that out.
Yeah, it's super interesting being back on social media now at 37 years old. And just seeing the questions people are asking me in the comments and stuff. And, I like to be honest. I really like to be honest because I feel like if people are honest, it's just good for everyone. So I really am just going to be honest.
Select arm system type. Arm stay.
If I had chosen a different path, in life, a different path, and I just completely stayed away from all black people, my life would have been way better. Way better. If I had just married a nice white boy from my neighborhood growing up or from my church and lived in the suburbs and finished college, yeah, I'd probably be a doctor or a lawyer, and I probably would have had a totally normal, wonderful life without any drama at all, without any abuse at all. I could have just found a nice person and married them, and they wouldn't have been black, and my life would have been awesome. I wouldn't have been in the hospitals. I wouldn't have been in the jails or the prisons. I wouldn't have gotten attacked. And 100% of the people who attacked me were black. 100% of them were black. 100% of the people that I've had to fight were black. 100% of the people that watch that show that are already, with just being on social media again, are saying up shit.
Well, it sounds like someone doesn't want to take personal responsibility for their life. I've been around black people for a long time, and not a single black person made me do something I didn't want to do. A single black person didn't make me drink anything I didn't want to drink. A single black person didn't make me take any kind of drugs. No black people made me commit any kind of crimes. None of that. Everything in my life I chose to do. The fact is, you're looking for a cop-out. No, ma'am, you messed up your life. It wasn't black people. Ma'am, you failed. It wasn't black people. Because you said that, well, if you just been around some white people, if that's the case, then ask white women. Do all white women in America, because they're around white men more than anybody else is every white woman in America just living this great life and white men just never do nothing to them wrong or whatever? Just, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I hate one thing I loathe this. I loathe when people get this is the grass is greener on the other side, because that's built in fantasy, not reality. Because you want reality, no matter what group of people that you're thinking is so much quote unquote better, go ask the people of that community or the opposite sex of that community, right? Why don't you go ask some white women how they men are? Trust me, white women have no problem telling them about they men. That's why they'll laugh at you with that video. White women will what? It's like, that's stupid. It's that we live with these men. We know these men. All that fantasy, a lot of them come up with. No, the fact is you blaming black people for your failure. And newsflash, you all have black. She do have a black parent. So staying away from black people, that means you need to stay away from yourself. And since you need to stay away from black people, well, shoot, according to you, your black side is the one that caused you all them problems. It wasn't black people. It was your black side. That's what you're saying, basically. But, you were silly then and you're silly now. You reflecting on the things in your life. But let me tell you something. You will never grow in life if you don't take personal responsibility for the things that you do, you choose, period. When you start taking that responsibility and you start getting it and say, okay, I accept what I did. I accept this. Even though I didn't like it, I accept it so I can move on, learn, grow, and teach the younger generations to say, hey, don't do what I did. because doing this and that and the third got me here. And I want to prevent that from you. Learn from me if they choose to listen. But I just think it's funny that she blaming black people. She has not learned her lesson in life. Danger is your fault. You failed. It's okay. A lot of people fail in life. It's not somebody else's fault. It's yours.